Alright, this is my, what is this? My final project demo. So, first up, I'll show off some common deliverables I did. So, first one was the mod being in a separate folder. Right here, this magic folder. It contains everything. Second one was a shortcut to auto launch your mod. Since I'm using Steam, you can put this launch option in and it'll automatically launch it. Another was a readme. If I look on my Git if I look on my GitHub repository, you'll see the readme file. It's also right here. It contains a little overview of the mod, everything I added. So those are 3 of the common deliverables so far. So now I'll go ahead and launch my game. Hopefully it's not too loud, so you can still hear me. First thing I'm gonna do is just give myself just all the weapons. So another common was, what button is it? Hold on, what button is it? Sorry, I can't find help screen button. Am I done? Oh, okay. I don't know what I pressed. Wait, what did I just press? I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I forgot what button this is, but I added this help screen, which explains how to play the mod. And then the last common deliverable added was the ammo. The ammo meter actually shows mana now, which is the global for all weapons. So that was a UI change. So as for my personal ones, I turned all weapons into spells, which kind of goes with another one of my personal deliverables, which is spells along with enemies also have elemental affinities. So you'll see whenever I activate one, it'll hit me with a console command. But I'll walk you through all the quote-unquote spells I have. So the first one is this like eruption spell. If I can hit him, you can see it blasts the enemies into the air. It does low damage. I have, what is this? Sorry, it's actually been a minute. Let me check this readme. See what spell this is. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so this one is my rock blast spell. It's very low accuracy, but it does high damage and high knockback, very high knockback. So as you can see, we're running low on mana, which brings me to another one of my weapons. The grenade launcher now replenishes mana. Grenades don't do any damage, so they like explode on enemy contact. But grenades themselves replenish 50 mana. The grenade launcher shoots multiple grenades, so it'll always bring you back to full. I think this is my wind gust spell. Yeah. So as you can see, this wind gust one, it'll knock all enemies away pretty much anywhere on your screen. Let's take some damage for this next one. I have a lot of armor right now. But how much armor do I have? Okay. As you can see, I just healed from shooting that guy. This is my life siphon spell. This next one, I believe this is like my air gun spell. Yeah, this one is very fun. Shoots a stream of very, very low damage, but it'll blow enemies away. You can see it actually blows through your mana, so I'm gonna replenish some. I think next up we have one of my favorites, Magic Missile. This was a pain to get working. So I wrote a custom homing function to get these to home in on enemies. It glitches out sometimes when it encounters other entity types, or try to like home in on them. So what I had to do is I have them despawn after a while, just so they don't sit there forever. Give me some more mana. Next up we have yes, this is the Hyper Eruption spell. It's very similar to the original. Hello? Where did all my mana go? It's very similar to the first eruption one, except it shoots a little less upward and does a little more damage since it's faster. This next one is supposed to be my firewall. I don't know why the projectile reaches like a limit. Sometimes it'll shoot a taller stack. Like that time it was 4. It claims it shoots, according to my debug log, it shoots 10 rails, but it only shows some of them. And then lastly, this is my blood magic weapon. It uses health instead of mana to fire. So, actually, if I shoot this, I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna try to run away. And I need magic missile this guy. Okay, so I guess I can't show you in there. I'm gonna try to find an enemy who is weak to one of my weapons. It's kind of annoying to do because there's different enemy types, and I actually don't have. I don't know which enemy is what from the looks of them. So I'm just gonna. You know what? Ah, perfect. So as you can see, that guy was weak to this element. They shut up in the tab here. So he took double damage from that. Some weapons I don't deal damage, like my wind ones. Instead, they'll take like further effectiveness from it. I believe this is the command. Yeah, so if I type in level, this is my 3rd personal deliverable. We can see I'm currently at level 2. I have 2 spendable points, and these are the 3 things I can spend them on. So I can increase my damage, aka effectiveness for when damage doesn't apply, and I can also increase my mana or health cap. So let's do level mana. So my max mana is now 125, and then level health. So as you can see, my health already increased. I want to shoot these grenades. Boom, 125. So that is everything I did. Just to recap, I did the 5 common deliverables, and I did 3 of my personal deliverables. And I hope you liked my demo.